right, good evening everyone. This is Joe Henches with Beyond the Chart, and this is the Trade Ideas video for the week of February 17th. So first of all, we're going to start off and review the one trade idea that we've got hanging over from last week, and that's QIHU. So QIHU is still working. These types of trades, I'm going to tell you, don't seem to be working out that great in terms of trying to play these reversal bars, and I'm going to really hesitate to trade these reversal bars in the future. So far, this is still working. Now, there's a couple of things about this. First of all, you see this little rally. We talked about going short here and buying puts on a close below the low of this reversal bar. Here's a big reversal bar. And we've done nothing but kind of push up, although nothing super strong over the last, 2, 4, 6, 7 days since the entry signal, okay? The other thing that I'm noticing about this trading is that the volume has dropped off dramatically. You can see that down here. That's not a great sign. So we'll see. We're still hanging in. The close that we're having in terms of our stop is if we get a close above the previous 2-day high, okay? And we haven't gotten that after the first 3 days. So we got in here on this day. Here was the signal. Got in on this day, and here's day 1, day 2, day 3. And then did we get a close above these 2 days? No, and same thing. So we're still hanging in here, and I'm looking for this thing to break down and break through this little trend line and break on down. So. And what I'm going to do is target on half of this, and I need to put the detail, I think I've got it here, half at the 84.48 down here, because we want to be able to grab some profit on at least half the position. So that's going to be a strategy you're going to hear me talk about over and over and over again. Okay, so number 2, let's talk about Las Vegas Sands. Okay, so I've got a new, got a buy signal on Friday at Friday's close in here. It's had a pretty good little, sell-off, and then we've kind of had this big reversal bar in here, or big move up. I wouldn't call this a reversal bar, but that's kind of what it did, but it's not a classic reversal bar. But anyway, we're now pushing. We got the 10 above the 20 here, and I think this is a great signal. And so we've got the details on this. What we're going to use is initial stop of 2 ATRs, average true ranges, 2 ATRs on the initial stop on this. And the details around the trade idea are on the trade idea webpage. So you'll be able to see that. But looking to enter in the open tomorrow morning. And again, you got to use your discretion. I mean, if this thing gaps up 4 points or 3 points or whatever, you got to say, okay, maybe I just let it go. Or if it gaps down dramatically, gaps down below Friday's low or something, then you got to sit back and say, okay, what's going on? But anyway, so we're looking to get in at the opening tomorrow morning and looking to go long. And this is the initial signal price that we got in here. Now, the numbers that you see here, what I've done is a Fibonacci projection. You take and you spread your Fibonacci lines down to here, and you can project past this previous peak at 123.6, and that's the first target that we're going to go for in here. And that's why the target on this, and you'll see it on the web page, on this target it's like 85.68, something like that, very close. So that's about about 5.5 points above, so that'd be great to be able to capture that on at least half the position. And then go from there. So that's Las Vegas Sands. And number 3 is Valero Energy. A very similar type situation. Got a buy signal at the close on Friday at 49.86. And again, the details use a 2 ATR stop initially. And I've got a target price listed in the trade ideas. I can't remember exactly where it is off the top of my head. Actually, maybe I do have it here. 53.85 is the initial target, so right up in here. 53.85, so slightly above the previous peak here, 53.64. That's for initial on half the position. So hopefully those will work out. And the last one we wanted to look at is Youku Tudou. And again, we've got a buy signal in here. Now this one's a little bit different. We've got the 20 just breaking down below the 50, but I've still got this buy signal. I'm going to go with it because it looks like this 10 is trying to pull back up. We're getting closes above the 10. And so we've got, again, very similar setup. Target is $32.55. $32.55 for half the position. Initial stop again of 2 ATRs, which is 2.68 points on this one. And again, the way I'm wanting to use this initial stop is use the 2 ATRs, and you'll read about this in there, for the first 3 days, and then trail a stop on these buys of the low of the previous 2 days, okay, as a stop. And keep a tight stop on that. And that's after the first 3 days. So if these are working, they should be able to go. You should be able to at least hit the target on half the position. And we'll kind of go for there. So that's it for tonight. Those are the update on QIHU, and then 3 new trade ideas for the week. And we'll see how the market trades Monday, Tuesday. This has been Joe for Beyond the Chart. Thanks for stopping by, and we will have a great Monday, Tuesday. We'll see you on Tuesday night.